Sorry I didn't warn nobody, and I just decided to go live to talk about this fucking Looney Tune adventure. Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all time to get in here so we can talk about this psychopath. Gotta talk about this shit. People is just throwed the fuck off nowadays. I don't even know what to say about motherfuckers no more. I don't know what to say. But this story is fucking nuts. This shit is crazy. And this girl is out of pocket. DL, salute to DL. What's good, homie? Home slice. Check dummies in the building. Salute to check dummies. Please make sure when y'all come in, y'all hit that motherfucking like button. You know what I'm saying? It's free to do. Hit that like button, y'all. Come on now. I just turned it on. You got 9 people in here and no likes. Peace from New Orleans. Salute to New Orleans in the building. You know what I mean? Chadrick, this shit right here is ridiculous. Like I had to cover this motherfucker. But I need y'all to hit that like button though. You know what I mean? So we can get into this. We gotta get into this. What is the world coming to? What is the world becoming? You have a female who got so mad at her husband, boyfriend, whichever one it is, and she stole his mother's ashes and went and dumped them in a lake. Dumped her ashes in a lake. Shit crazy. They just gave her a $4,000 fine and she's serving a year in prison for doing some shit like that. They giving her abuse of a corpse for doing that. Now it's one thing to get mad at your man and you do some bizarre shit. You know what I mean? But you take this man's mother's ashes and dump them in a fucking lake? What the fuck was you thinking? I mean, I could clearly look at you and tell that you dove the fuck off. People not in their right minds. A person's life is mean, meaningless and humanity is lacking. You ain't lying. Because there is no humanity in doing this shit. They just gave this bitch the donkey of the day on the Breakfast Club. I'm watching this shit and I'm listening to the shit Charlamagne saying that she did. And I'm like, how do you get that mad at somebody where you take his mother's ashes and you just violate her like that? And I don't think she thought that she was going to get locked the fuck up for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nothing in her brain told her, look, bitch, you're going to jail for doing this shit. Hit that like button, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, we in the building, we getting there, but we got to hit that like button. You know what I mean? Because this shit crazy. I like to bring the news to y'all before, you know what I mean, somebody else bring it. And like I said, you can just go on the Breakfast Club and you will hear the whole fucking story. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can admit that I've done some real stupid shit in my life out of anger, you know what I'm saying, towards a female. And I ain't beat them up. You know what I'm saying? But I can say when I was like 20, 21, I done did some nut shit. But ain't no way in hell I would ever take somebody's parents or anybody in your family ashes and dump them out in a fucking lake, river, any type of shit like that. This shit is crazy. Straight up. Every time I see shit on the news all around the world, it's just nothing but nonsense and ridiculous, goofy shit going on. You know what I mean? Now she crying like a motherfucker because she knows she done. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you do some hateful shit like that? You know what I mean? You could have just broke up with a motherfucker. Some people don't know. Breaking up with a motherfucker or cutting somebody off can hurt more than you doing something fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole thing. When I get to a point, you know what I mean? If I shut completely down and completely cut you off, you know what I mean? I've learned that that hurt people more than, me doing anything in retaliation. You know what I mean? Let's talk about it. Y'all ain't saying shit. You know what I mean? I guess this story ain't that hot. I just thought it was just crazy, so I said, "Fuck it, I want to at least speak about this shit because people will do some real, real heinous shit out of anger. Out of anger. You got people that will have sex with motherfuckers out of anger. Like she mad at you, so she go fuck your enemy or go just fuck a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or he mad at you, so he go fuck your sister or your cousin or some shit like that. It's like motherfuckers just don't know how to deal with their anger. You know what I'm saying? Because most of us got so much trauma and so much shit that we dealing with mentally. You know what I mean? And this ain't even my hours to come on right now. I just turned the fucking camera on and said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't see enough motherfuckers coming in here, I'll just delete this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to give it some time, but I saw this story and I just couldn't resist the motherfucker. Like, right here. I couldn't. To the Breakfast Club, bitch, and you can call me the donkey of the day, but like. Donkey of the day. She should have got donkey of the year.
Fort Worth, Texas woman named Augustine Gladys. Augustine is 40 years old.
Augustine.
She's been arrested and charged with abuse of a corpse. Interesting charge. As soon as you hear that charge, I'm sure your ears perk up. And you would like to hear more, wouldn't you? Why in the hell did this 40-year-old woman get charged with abuse of a corpse? Well, I'm sure you all saw a young lady go viral on TikTok, right? With the caption, he cheated, so I threw his mom's ashes in the river. With the question,
you see that? She said he cheated, so she threw his mother's ashes in the river because he got caught cheating. Yeah, we salute the artist Morrison. Yeah, this girl is out her fucking mind. Bro, I just seen this shit on a donkey of the day. I'm like, God damn, these motherfuckers. What's your word? You always say, you wicked. That's wicked. That's some wicked shit right there. All because this bull got caught cheating. So what did his mother have to do with it? And on top of that, she thought she was gonna get away with it. She was big mad. Yes, like big mad. You know what I'm saying? To go run and do some hateful shit like that. She could have got killed, like playing with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they gave her dumb ass abuse of a corpse. They charged the ass up, gave her abuse of a corpse, gave her a year in jail, gave her a $4,000 fine. Hit that like button, y'all. $4,000 fine. Yeah, man, cooked her. She would have been going right behind. Exactly. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Her ass would have been going right in there. And then I think she did a video about it. Salute everyone in the chat as well as the mods. Love and respect. Yes, man, we got to hit that like button, y'all. Cause I just randomly just came on here. Like this wasn't even planned. I'm sitting there watching Donkey of the motherfucking day. And I'm listening to this story. I hear Charlemagne talking about this shit. this girl from Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, got so mad that she sat there and threw her boyfriend, husband, whichever one, mom's ashes in a fucking lake. Like motherfuckers is crazy as shit out here. From the mass shootings, from the rappers being killed every 5 minutes. Like motherfuckers just don't care no more. For real, people really lost their motherfucking egg McMuffin. People really lost their mind. Like I think that's some real fucked up shit to do to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like I can admit, right? And I'll be real, cause this was some bitch ass shit on my part. Like I said, I was used to girls tearing my shit up, fucking up, you know what I mean, ripping shit off my walls and all kinds of shit. I need a beer, but don't feel like getting up. You better get up, bro. Especially if you off today. Why not have you a cold one? You know what I mean? It look like one of them days to have a nice cold one. But I did some bitch ass shit in my life. I'm not going front, but I wouldn't have never in a million years did no shit like this. Trails driving people crazy. It gotta be. It's something in. I don't know if it's something in the water, something in the food we eating. Cause motherfuckers lost their mind. You know what I mean? You see the boy Trouble. You know R.I.P. the Trouble. But he went over a girl house, and this crazy motherfucker come in the house and kill him. Like I'm telling you, man. Like this world is insane. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I became a homebody. When I sit back and think when I was younger and I used to be hanging in clubs like super duper hood bars, I'm not gonna front. You know what I'm saying? Y'all thought I just went to sleep on live. I used to go to sleep in hood bars with my wallet on the motherfucking counter, like stupid shit. It's that damn COVID shot. Trust nothing. Hey, you know what? Trust nothing. You got the right motherfucking name right about now. Cause you can't. You know what I mean? The love ain't the same the way it used to be. When people tell you they love you today, it hit different. You know what I'm saying? Cause they don't they I feel like people love you for what they can get from you or what they can get out of you. If they can't get nothing out of you, it ain't no fucking love there. You know what I mean? Cause love back in my day was shown differently. This shit right here, Trome Trails get into everything we consume, food, water. Yeah, man, it's nuts. Like now listen. We all can admit that we done did some fucked up shit, like in a relationship when you was mad. But this right here, she took the birthday fucking cake. When I saw this shit, I said, "Damn, these motherfuckers don't give a fuck. Love gets you killed. Facts, bro. Facts. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, rest in peace to that brother. But ain't no way. Like I'm not going to no female house if I don't know you. Like it's not happening. Mm-mm. Even if I know you from school and I ain't seen you in years, I don't know what you into. I don't know who you done gave that coochie to. Stole my comment. He hit the nail on the head. Yeah, man. Like, listen. All right, I'll tell you one bitch ass thing I did. All right, I was 20 years old. The girl I was with at the time, she wasn't from my neighborhood. You know what I mean? She was like a foreigner. Facts, exactly. If not, strap. Um, right. Her family paid her like I think like 3 grand to break up with me. And I'm not going front on some bitch ass shit. Like I was sick, I was salty, and I threw some of her clothes in the tub and I poured bleach in the motherfucker. Now that's some bitch ass shit, right? But I was 20 years old. Okay, this was how many? This was 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But I would never take nobody ashes, somebody mom or dad ashes, and dump the shit in the lake. Like I said, I can admit I done did some shit. I done set outside some jobs. I done walked in jobs and pulled motherfuckers out of their job. Throw them right in the car. Get the fuck in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like I did some shit. I'm not gonna lie. But that right there, that's crazy. Right. Great minds think alike. Exactly, they do. You know what I mean? But I know I ain't the only one in this chat that done did some shit because they was hurt. You know what I mean? Because you was hurt. Hit that like button, y'all. And you did some shit that was out of your character. You know what I'm saying? I know I did it several times. And I'm telling you, I done had my clothes destroyed. I done had, you know what I mean, girls call like my jobs, try to get me fired. I done had a bunch of shit done to me. You know what I'm saying? But the ashes, that's crazy. Mary Jane in the house. That lady looked like CPS took her kids. You know that she lost them motherfuckers. I think every man have at some point. Yeah, at some point, you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, that was always the female's thing. Like if they was mad at you, a female that's scorned, oh my god. I done had females, well at least one, put me in the state penitentiary. So I know, like, and that was a hate crime right there. And she put a PFA out on me, and I ain't never touched her a day in my life. She put a 3-year joint on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was mad as a motherfucker. Like, bitch, you just trying to get my parole violated, which she did from doing that shit. You know what I mean? But she did that shit out of anger. Now I could speak on it. I would love if I found out that she was watching my shit. Because I could say everything I want to say now. You know what I mean? Will sit there and lie and act like you threatened them. Eye to eye in the building. My girl will always hide my PlayStation when she would hide the whole system or just the controller. Like, cause listen, hey, eye to eye, I done been in situations where whatever was important to me, the female I was with at the time was trying to destroy it. So like I would have to run, get my clothes. I used to keep my clothes at the door. I used to keep my clothes at the he said that's petty. I used to keep my clothes right by the door. It didn't matter that I paid bills. It didn't matter none of that shit. I will always find it though. You know what I'm saying? Now, when a female would dump my liquor out, that was like the norm, and that was more understanding than destroying my shit. Like, okay, you dump my liquor out, cool. You know what I mean? I wish my girl would. She don't pay for shit. Yeah, and listen, bro, my shit I paid for it myself too. But then you got this thing called the alpha, and then you got the other one. Like I just started noticing when people say the alpha, and then the what you call the other one. I don't know which one's stronger. Which one is stronger, the alpha? Cause I surely wasn't the alpha in some of my past relationships, and I'm not even. I don't mind to say it. You know what I mean? I was just such a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? That females would destroy my shit. Like that's what they went for. Like if I had a karaoke machine, female go run for my karaoke machine. I got a camera, she run for my camera to try to destroy my shit. But the ashes, that's ultimate. Salute to KYH in the building, man. Yeah, man, did you hear about this girl? This girl lost her fucking mind. I was just watching The Breakfast Club. Like, I didn't even plan on going live. This shit just happened. I said, I'm not putting no time on it. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna go up. This girl, her man or her husband, whichever one, cheated on her. J11 in the building. Hit that like button, people. Salute to J11. This girl got mad because her man cheated on her. So she goes and sneaks and steals her man mom ashes, and she throws all her ashes in the lake. Throw my extra key to her car. Oh, salute the artist Morrison. You see, he just put that cash app in there, y'all. $ Jamil Peterson 38. Support the channel. Yeah, we all been through this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and listen, her dumb ass ain't think she was gonna get charged. They charged her with abuse of a corpse. Yeah, abuse of a corpse. They gave her a year in jail, and they gave her a $4,000 fine. You know what I mean? Cause you know when somebody's scoring, she was scoring like a motherfucker. You take this man's mom ashes and you dump it all in the lake because he cheated on you. You know what I'm saying? When it's like, okay, I get that you hurt, but there's so many other things that you could have did besides that. They made up a charge for hit. Had to. But that shit crazy. You know what I mean? You can't just do shit like that and think that is sweet. That man could have strangled her to death. You know what I'm saying? Like artist said, she would have went in the fucking water with the ashes. She killed a person in the afterlife. She probably did. You know what I'm saying? To do some shit like that, and you see how crazy she look in that fucking picture. That's what she did, just cause its ashes doesn't take away from the fact of the corpse. Yeah, I didn't know that. And I'm not even going to front. I didn't know that myself. When I heard that shit, I was like, oh shit, that's abuse of a corpse. You know what I mean? And it's just ashes, but yeah, they ain't playing that shit. Like, it's so much other shit she could have did. All she had to do was ask some of my ex-girlfriends how, if you want to hurt a nigga, what to do. And don't get fucked. You know what I'm saying? Because once you can hurt a nigga by getting fucked, but then ultimately, now you broke any chances of y'all ever getting back together. You know what I mean? Because now you took it to another level. Now I can't even look at you the same. You know what I mean? Every time I look at you, I just see a dick in your mouth. You know what I mean? And it ain't mine. So, mm-mm. She drowned his mother, shaking my head. Pretty much. Pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, she gonna get haunted by them ashes. Yup, while she's sitting in that motherfucking cell, you know what I'm saying? She's sitting in that fucking cell, rotting, eating that nasty ass food. That shit gonna be all in her head. Like, damn, I could have went out way different than that. Like, I could have just bust the windows out his car like Jasmine Sullivan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have just did. She could have did anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I had females bust out my windows in my house where I had to make a police report, and I didn't even tell on the girl who did it. When they caught her, you know what I mean? They caught her. She had like two big ass bags worth of my shit in the back seat. You know what I mean? So they knew she did it, and then she admitted to doing it. And they made her ass drive over to my house, take the clothes out, give me my shit back, and then they asked me. They said if I wanted her to go to jail, she would go to jail. But if that's if I press charges. They said, but if I don't press charges, I only thing I could do was sue her. I had to sue her. I'm like, I don't even know how to sue a motherfucker. I was like 21. Like, how do you sue a motherfucker? I mean, I've been sued, but I don't know how to do this shit. So I had to take it on the chin. I was like, you know what? I don't even want the bitch to get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I understand she just mad. At least I knew ultimately I wouldn't be with her again. She got a year to think about the dumb shit. Exactly. His mom didn't like her and she knew it. Oh, you know what? You might be right about that. I ain't even going front. You might be right about that. His mom probably couldn't stand her ass. She could have hid them from him. She could have did some shit like that. Yeah, she could have hid them around the house or something. She had to dump them out in the river. Like she definitely had to do that. If you didn't tell on her, how was they looking for her? No, because this is the thing. When she busted out my windows, I had a girl at the house with me when she bust my windows out. You know what I'm saying? Because I had like the two windows. So when I heard the first one, it was like boom. And then I guess she was like, oh, I need to bust the whole thing. Bow. So I tell the bitch that I'm with, I said, get on the ground. I thought somebody was shooting through my window. You know what I'm saying? Especially like the area I lived at the time. So, like I said, it was birds flying in my house. She took my refrigerator. She threw the refrigerator on the ground. She took my bed. She took a butcher's knife, cut the shit through my bed. She put mustard, salt and pepper, ketchup, motherfucking mayonnaise. She destroyed my and in every TV in the fucking house. She cut the wire on the back of the TV, so it was no, you know what I'm saying. So you got caught up. I wasn't with her no more. Like I was done with her. You know what I'm saying? And she lurking, her and her girlfriends plotting on my crib or whatever, because she seen the car sitting out front, so she knew it was a girl at my house. You know what I'm saying? So, and she was still hurt. We was together for like 3 years. Complete psycho, yes. So I ain't going front. Yeah, when the fucking cops came, they was like, "Do you have any idea who did it?" I said, "I fucking exactly know who fucking did this shit. This was a hate crime." You know what I'm saying? And I said, "I think my ex girlfriend did this shit. The bitch live up on Louisa Street. This ain't no me and her was selling drugs together or no shit. The bitch destroyed my whole house." And she stole my clothes. I had to get. She took all my clothes. Like she destroyed the house and took all my clothes. You snitch player. Well, then I fucking told on her ass. Fuck all of that gangster shit. I wanted my clothes back. I just bought some of that shit. She took shit that still had the tags on that motherfucker. So, now listen to here, Mary Jane. Like I said, when they went to her door, the bitch didn't even take the clothes out and put them in the house. She still had them in the back seat. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, when they made her drive back over to where my house was at, they had her hand me my shit and they asked me, "Do you want to press charges on her?" I said no. They said, "Well, only way you can get, you know what I mean, for the shit she destroyed in my house, which I ended up losing that house because the landlord put me out because the whole house was fucked up. They said you got to sue her." So I had to take it on the chin. But guess what, Mary Jane? I got my 3 bags of clothes she had in the back of my fucking seat. So if I wanted her to go down, she would have went down that day. Yeah, cause see, you know what? You the type would have probably did some shit like this before. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say that's usually what females would do if they mad. They will destroy your shit, depending on the one that you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not gonna front. Now my past situation, total different girl. You know what I mean? Won't destroy nothing, won't break nothing. Actually, she'll leave every fucking thing. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, but all the other girls before that, oh yeah, they done, man, if I could go back and think about all that shit, but I'll tell you this, ain't nobody taking no ashes, dumping them in no fucking lake. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, there's women that'll steal a nigga car, all types of shit, man. Like, one of my homies bought his ex-wife a car And when they broke up after 10 years, this nigga ended up at a light and she was right next to him at the same light, but with a whole nother nigga in the car he brought. Wicked. It's some wicked shit out there. You know what I'm saying? But that's why this girl look crazy. That ketchup, mayonnaise, and mustard, she took a page out my book. See? I fucking knew it. Yes, the bed was fuck. You know what was the worst? When she put the syrup on it. That shit was sticky as a motherfucker. You know what I mean? And you should have seen how scared the girl was. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, like I said, rest in peace. I'm going to say it again to the boy Trouble. But it was somewhat like that situation. But she ain't had no key to my crib. But if you imagine you going over a guy's house, I was in mid sentence too. I think I was probably saying some of the flyest shit ever. And next thing you know, a brick went through my window. I told that bitch to stop, drop, and roll. Get on the ground. That shit was scary as a motherfucker. I ain't even going front. I was scared myself. I know a girl that got a gun down at a traffic light by her ex-boyfriend. See, that's the crazy shit right there. Look, KYH cracking up. That's the crazy shit. All behind this nut shit. And we seeing it happen. You know what I'm saying? I like that idea, the syrup to tie it all together. Well, you know what, Mary Jane, you should be all done with all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I accepted when I was younger and these things happened to me. I'm literally talking about my early 20s. If a well, no, one of them situations was a couple years ago. But I'm saying I will never sign up for a contract like that. The moment I see a female show me any signs of craziness, any signs, if you show me some signs of some craziness, I'm running for the border. Like I'm fucking out. Fuck all of that shit. I done been through too much. Now it's different. I'm a fucking diabetic. What if a bitch try to hide my medication? You know what I mean? Or try to stab me with one of my diabetic needles. Like no, like it's different. I can't. You know what I mean? Like my reflexes ain't as fast as they was when I was young. Like when the police come to the house and your shirt like this, and they asking her like, "Is everything okay, ma'am?" Just tell us that he hit you. Just that's all you gotta do is just tell us that he put his hands on you, and you be looking at her like, "Bitch, you better tell him I ain't did nothing," and she's still looking like, rolling her eyes like she want the cops to know you did something. That would be fucked up. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bitch, no, you better tell him I didn't do shit because you the one was putting your hands on me. Look, my shit like this. We know that this is a female that done this. If you see a nigga's shirt all tore up like this, you know a female did it. Ain't no way. You know what I mean? That's not a nigga's doing. That's a female's doing. You know what I mean? That's when you trying to restrain her and she got a hold of your motherfucking shirt and then she done bit your hand like, oh, I done been through shit. You know what I mean? But things that I will never go through today. That's why this dude right there, I know he gotta be pissed. Yes, the diabetic needles. This motherfucker hiding my needles around the house. You know what I mean? That's why, like I said, I'm grateful that, you know what I'm saying, my most, recent situation, like, I got a whole bunch of shit. Like, I got a lot of electronics. I got a whole bunch of, you know what I mean? And she wouldn't dare do nothing to none of it. That's not even her character. For real, like, I had one female that scared me from, like, I don't want to be racist towards all hood chicks, but I'm scared. Do you understand me? It's too many consequences that come with some hood chicks. You know what I mean? Like, For real, because it ain't about where you live at. You can live in the hood and be one of the nicest females in the world. But if you got a hood chick, you'll know. You know what I mean? I was with a female where motherfuckers would knock on the door to come get her for her to go fight for them. I used to be like, you a grown ass woman. That's disgusting. And you got kids. What is you doing? Like now, if you go out there and get fucked up, then I'ma have to be at risk of getting fucked up or losing my freedom. Cause you went out there and got smacked. Sit your motherfucking ass down. Fuck all that. Straight up, man. But it's some crazy, crazy people in the world. And you never know what a motherfucker's thinking. You don't. Or a babysitter. Yeah, exactly. And you never know what somebody's thinking. So you gotta kinda think ahead. Like you just can't think that everything you get into, you gonna always win the battle. Like, oh, I'm gonna win this shit. I'm gonna fuck a nigga up. You gotta think about what can happen to you. So, you know what I mean? Once upon a time, I didn't think. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think at all. And the only time I get to the point where I'm not thinking, that's when I was drinking. I was drinking, baby, I love you. Nah, nah. When I'm not in the right state of mind. But other than that, I think before I do any fucking thing. I be like, fuck that shit. Even if it's some niggas from my neighborhood and a nigga like, come on man, we about to ride to the such and such. I pull out a metal detector and I start checking them all. No, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? No, I'm searching you niggas before I get in this fucking car. I'm not catching no motherfucking young thug charge. And I'm mad as a motherfucker when I had the option to not get in this fucking vehicle. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all need to hit that like button when y'all come through here, man. You know, I don't even ask for shit no more. I just be like, hit the motherfucking like button. That's it. You know what I mean? But yeah, this girl is foul. She's out of pocket. And she's wrong for what she did. She's fucking wrong. And I see why she got fucking donkey of the day. I see why. This was dumb as hell of her to do. You are the donkey of the fucking day. You gonna throw this man mom ashes in a fucking lake because he cheated on you. Have you ever cheated on him? How do we know you didn't cheat on him too? And if you did, what was your consequences? You know what I'm saying? Did this man push your mom down the steps or do something to her? You know what I'm saying? Now you got abuse of a. I hate when people call me when I'm on live. And I be like, I put it on to where you're not supposed to be able to even get through. I don't know how people be getting through when I'm on live. It's kind of insane, man. But yeah, man, this is just a little story, man. Like, I seen it. I had to chime in on it because it's crazy and it's sad how we treat each other out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's hard when you love somebody. I'm not gonna front. If anybody know that shit, it's me. But if the shit ain't gonna work, then you just gotta let it go. She gonna get turned out in prison. You right. She gonna be sucking pussy, sucking titties, all types of shit in that motherfucker. Yeah, I mean, she definitely will. Cause she already looked like, sad to say, but she already got the look already. She just crying like a motherfucking shit, but wait till she get dug in. When she get dug into jail. You know what I'm saying? Like she gonna blend right in. You know what I'm saying? She gonna fit right in with the rest of those motherfuckers. Those Looney Tunes. Piss like a motherfucker. Jamil, I swear you take the words right out my mouth. Now, how did I do that? How did I take the words out your mouth, Mary? Mary Jane? How did that happen? Sweetie? Matter of fact, hold up. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some pepper in it. Let me put some pepper in it. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me Man, what the fuck? So it ain't like I'm going crazy. You know, I'll let y'all experience this with me. With me. Come on now. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Look at this motherfucker girl.
What happens when
New merch dropping.
power? You try crazy things. So I threw his mom's ashes in the river with the question, did she donkey of the day right here?
Salute the life stories.
Breakfast Club, bitch. You can call me the donkey of the day, but like, I mean no harm. Donkey of the day goes to a Fort Worth, Texas woman named Augustine Gladney. Augustine is 40 years old and she has been arrested and charged with abuse of a corpse. Interesting charge. As soon as you hear that charge, I'm sure your ears perk up and you would like to hear more, wouldn't you? Why in the hell did this 40-year-old woman get charged with abuse of a corpse? Well, I'm sure you all saw a young lady go viral on TikTok, right? With the caption, he cheated, so I threw his mom's ashes in the river. With the question, did she take it too far? The answer would be yes.
Hell yeah.
But authorities have not confirmed the woman in the video to be Augustine Gladney, but according to these digital detectives, these social media sleuths, these Instagram inspectors, and Facebook federal agents, the video was a skit based on Gladney's actions. See, Augustine really did what she is accused of doing, and because of that video that's been making its rounds on Twitter and the talker of the ticks, many news outlets have reported the crime occurred last week, but that is not true. Sidebar, I'm telling y'all right now, social media should not have all this power. They used to say believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. Nowadays, because of the lies, propaganda, and false narratives that are started because of social media, you should believe none of what you hear and absolutely not a damn thing you see, because what you see is either fake, a lie, or just something out of context, okay? Or just somebody trying to go viral. It's so strange what we allow people on social media and YouTube to make us believe, okay? Look what they did with the honeypot collection. Random TikTok user creates a video saying they not black owned no more, and that lie travels around the world 4 times before the truth is even put on his shoes. I mean, a lie on social media travels faster than a dollar through the black community. And then that lie is believed longer than the time it takes for a dollar to stay in the Asian community. And that's a pretty long time, by the way. Some say a dollar stays in the Asian community for 30 days or more. But all I'm trying to say is niggas be lying on social media, okay? But that lie may or may not have been the reason for Augustine Gladney to get locked up because she was arrested and charged with abuse of a corpse 2 years after she really threw her ex-boyfriend's mother's ashes into Lake Worth, which is a lake northwest of Fort Worth. According to the Fort Worth Police Department, Augustine dumped the ashes of a brother named Ernestine Smith's mother into a lake in 2020, but she was charged with the crime on May 4th of this year. Okay, according to records, Smith told police on June 3rd, 2020, that his late mother's urn was missing from the residence he and Gladney shared. He maintains that he overheard a conversation Gladney had with her daughter, admitting to the act, and later Ernest said Augustine texted him, also confessing to what she had done, and police advised Ernest to collect all text interactions with Augustine as evidence. And this viral video that's actually a sketch based on what Augustine did has brought a lot of spotlight to the case. So technically what y'all have done to Augustine is probably caused her to get the maximum sentence. Okay, that's probably what's going to happen. Abuse of a corpse is a Class A misdemeanor that carries a $4,000 fine and up to a year in prison. The reason this woman will probably get hit with all of that is because now, thanks to social media, there is a visual. Not an actual visual of what happened, but a reenactment of how disgusting something like this is. Not to mention all the comments saying how effed up this is. I'm sure that those comments will influence a judge. Now, clearly, this woman is worthy of a punishment,
She
and
look
whatever
like
that
Jay-Z.
law, whatever the law has for her is what the law has for her. She earned it. But social media should not influence any of these cases, but sadly they do. And this is a case where social media is probably going to get that woman some real jail time. At least, it's up to a year, but I can see her getting some jail time. Now, according to Augustine's LinkedIn, she is a clinical office specialist at the College of Healthcare Professionals. Sounds like a really decent job to me. And you are jeopardizing that livelihood simply because you couldn't control your emotions. Once again, this is why I tell people all the time to invest in their mental wealth. Therapy, therapy, therapy. I will scream it until I'm blue in the face, even though I could never be blue in the face because I'm black in the face. Okay, I don't know if this woman has ever sat with a therapist, but I promise you, a few deep breaths would have kept her from making this poor choice. This was just an emotional reaction. And there are several different anger management breathing exercises you can do to stay calm. Okay, next time someone gets you hot, just do some slow and deep breathing. Okay, breathing slowly into your nose and out your mouth. Breathe deep from your belly, not your chest, and keep repeating these breaths as necessary, okay? Those simple breathing exercises will keep you from doing nut-ass stuff like Augustine did. I promise you, okay? You'll become happy when you stop reacting and start controlling your emotions, okay? And stop listening to people tell you that things like this are justified just because somebody hurt your feelings. Okay, I don't care if your significant other cheated on you, don't want to be with you no more, breaks up with you, whatever. That doesn't justify you getting back through violence. This is an act of violence, okay? I don't care how fed up you get. Don't get so fed up that you ruin your life. Okay, sure, you threw his mom's ashes in the river. You think you hurting him, but now you have to live with the energy of that heinous act, okay? That action you did is now your karma. All I'm simply trying to say is no matter the situation, don't let your emotions overpower your intelligence. Before you react, think. All right, and if you need some help with your thoughts, find a mental health care professional to assist you with that. Please give Augustine Gladney the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons. Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yeehaw. I mean, come on, Augustine. You got therapy for black girls. You got black.
She just got donkey of the day, y'all. Y'all see that? Donkey of the goddamn day for doing this stupid ass heinous act. Yes, it hurts to be cheated on. Yes, it hurts when somebody you love, you guys depart. But at some point, if you stay strong, the good Lord will give you the strength to get through it. Okay? And this is not how you get through heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? This is how you get yourself a nice little jail sentence, a nice big old fine, and 3 hots and a cot. All right? Now I'll be back again with another story. Hold on. What somebody said? Huh, son? Where'd that come from, Aunt? Hit that like button too. You know what I'm saying? You come in the building, man. The world is crazy, full of lunatics. You know what I'm saying? We all got a little bit of crazy in us, but it's all about how you conduct it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't handle it right, then it's possible you could be the next donkey of the fucking day. You know what I mean? Here we go. Somebody hit the goddamn like button. Yes, salute the ant, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit is bananas, y'all. And I know later on today something else is gonna happen. You know what I mean? I was gonna talk about the Michael B. Jordan and Steve Harvey daughter breakup. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't even touch on that. You know what I'm saying? Because those are rich people problems. Michael B is rich. So therefore, to me, I feel like maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like if you got money like that, then you should be able to get over a female like this. That's why I don't know what the fuck Will problem is. Because if you acting like you leaving me and I'm rich, it's gonna be bye, bitch. You know what I'm saying? What am I crying over you for? I'm about to go get on a yacht and you know what I'm saying? But when you broke and you go through a motherfucker and you and her like got some shit going where y'all taking care of business together, no, that hurts. You know what I'm saying? That's different. You know what I mean? Cause y'all love could be like real love. I'm searching for a real love. Someone to set my heart free. Real love. I'm searching for a real love. But stop all the crazy shit, man. You know, as much as I want to say, look, we need to stop this shit, I believe no matter what, this crazy shit is still going to go on for the rest of our lives. You know what I mean? Because what you won't do, somebody else will. Now, you may not go do some crazy shit, but it's going to always be a motherfucker who will. It was a time when people broke up, spent time apart, and got back together. You know what? Eye to eye, you're right. You are right. KYH said, hit that fucking like button. It's tacky nowadays. Yeah. No, you're right, man. Like, and I don't even know, because I haven't, you know what I mean? It's been so long ago, like to go through a breakup and then get back together. It's like, I don't even really remember the motherfucker. Like, how it works. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like this when you involve other bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like if it go too long, somebody's gonna fuck. Hit that like button. Gotta show you the new drip. Oh yes sir, yes sir. Can't wait to see the new drill zip. That new KYH drill zip. Yeah man, straight up man. And it's a beautiful motherfucking day out. You know what I mean? I took a nice long walk today too. I'm dead ass. Like, I think my walk was probably maybe between like maybe an hour and 45 minutes. close to 2 hours. Yep, and I did it early. I made sure I went out early so it wasn't too hot. But once that motherfucker started getting hot, and I started feeling like I was in a Coolio video, I said, "Oh, I got to go in the crib. I got to go eat me a burrito." I was up that motherfucker like, "It's too hot. It's too hot, lady. Gotta make the shrimp and the mess that we made. It's too hot." Y'all remember that fucking song? That's how you know a nigga old. When you start singing old shit out of nowhere and you sing old shit around young people, but they be looking at you like, "What the fuck is that?" I remember I used to work at Foot Locker, and I was walking around Foot Locker talking about, "If you can believe in love and all that it can do for you, give it a chance, girl, and you'll find romance." The young motherfuckers was like, "Who the fuck is that?" I'm like, "Y'all niggas don't know who Bobby Brown is?" Motherfucker like, "I'm 22." I'm like, "Oh shit." Damn, I'm working with babies. It was my jam. Cool and the gang. Cool and the gang in the motherfucking building, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now, I have a lot of older supporters. You know what I'm saying? And most of them, honestly, a lot of them are at work right now. You know what I mean? Like, they tell me that shit all the time. Like, when I come in at 5 or some shit like that, like, "Yes, all right, I'm off work." "It's too hot" was the song. Yes. And then they be like, "Nigga, why you go so early? Why you don't wait till we get off of work?" I be like, "Man, it's a spiritual thing. Like, I may not know I'm gonna go live. My dad was just calling me. Soon I gotta call this man as soon as I get off of here. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna want to talk about something emotional that I don't want to talk about, but I kind of like have to talk about it, to be honest, because that's where I'm at right now, as far as that situation go. So I can't keep running and ducking. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, "No, I don't feel like crying right now." Yeah, and it's like I don't feel like pouring, but sometimes you gotta do it. I'd rather do it and it's organic versus when you're drinking and you're crying. When you're drinking and you crying, that shit is like worse. Cause every song you hear just start making it pour. Every thought, you know what I'm saying, it intensifies the crying. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I do it and I'm like this, I can get it out. You know what I'm saying, and then I can move on. To where, all right, I'm done. I got it out. Okay, cool. Got it. You know what I mean? But I like to thank everybody for coming to visit your boy. You know what I mean? Like I said, we can rock and roll with a small crowd. We can rock and roll with a big crowd. Doesn't matter. This woman just took and threw her boyfriend, mother's ashes, in a lake because she got cheated on. And you know what's so crazy? There is some women out there. Appreciate you, KYH. You know what I mean? And I can't wait to see the new merch, man. I can't wait to put it on and show it all. But it's women out there that agree that what she did. I bet you know it has to be. It has to be some females out there like, "Yes, that's what the fuck he fucking gets. I didn't like his fucking mother, no way." There's some fucked up bitches that's thinking just like that. I remember the first time I got drunk and listened to country music, I was crying like hell. I said, "Fuck that shit, nigga." I was listening to fucking Alanis Morissette, nigga. I'm listening to country shit, bursting out in tears. Yeah, man, I feel you. That shit ain't no joke. For real. I'm not gonna lie. This week or tomorrow will be there. Salute to that. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Yeah, that shit ain't no joke though. Like when I listen to R. Kelly, Like the old R. Kelly, and I'm emotional. Oh my god, I be crying like a motherfucker. Especially the I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish, I. Oh no, start thinking about people that passed. To stop by to say what's up. Tell you your baby boy ain't doing so tough. Hi, for some reason I can't hardly hear you. It may be my device though. Can y'all hear me? Shamela? Sadly, yeah, yeah. I hope y'all can hear me, man, because I did a live the other day and that shit was low than a motherfucker. Alright, it may be her device. Alright, I'll get close. You know what I'm saying? Because the headline, it look alright. It look alright. You know what I mean? I ain't back him up too far. You know what I'm saying? Girl, you look good. Won't you back that ass up? You was a fine motherfucker. Loud and clear. That's what I'm talking about. Gooch in the fucking building. Hit that like button, you guys. Hit that like button, you guys. You know what I mean? And if you like, you can hit the super chat. And if you like to support the channel, you can hit the cash app. $ Jamil Peterson 38. That's how you know I had that shit for 2 years. I'm 40 now. Salute the Wax Dog in the building, man. We got a small group, but we carrying it. Thanks. And you look great. Damn. Thank you very much. See, when I be hearing that shit, it's like I hear it, but it gotta grow on me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we have a woman, Wax Dog, that took her boyfriend's mother's ashes and dumped it in a lake, all because he cheated on her. That shit is crazy, bro. Now I'm sure you as a man, like all of us, been through things in relationships where we may have did some extra shit, or, and I'm pretty sure a female that was scorned in your lifetime done did some crazy ass shit. But to dump my mother's ashes in a fucking lake because you're mad, that is, it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? And they got her for abuse of a corpse. Cause she thought she was getting away with it. The police said no, record all her conversations. That's what they told him. Record her conversations. That nigga had her on record, admitting to it. Motherfuckers is making TikTok videos about this shit. And she got busted. Oh yeah, you heard? Yeah. That's why I wasn't even gonna go live, bro. Like I was just chilling. I was gonna go live when my people, like when more motherfuckers get off of work and shit like that. But I was just sitting here watching Donkey of the Day, and I'm like, that's fucked up. Yeah. I seen Charlemagne talking about that shit. I said, hold up, man. Cause it's one thing to destroy my shit. Cause I was the king of getting my shit destroyed. Females break my shit in the past all the time. Like anything I got sitting around that they knew I cared about, they just start tearing it up, busting shit, throwing pots and pans and dishes at me. But that right there, that's like an ultimate. You know what I mean? She could have got strangled. That is ice cool. Yes, Shamela, you is not lying, girl. Like, and Shamela, I know you wouldn't do nothing like that. Now I know you've been mad at a man before in your life. You know what I mean? And you might have bust out some car windows. You might have put a banana in a tailpipe. You might even had snuck up late at night with a hoodie on and put a couple holes in some tires. I won't even judge you for that, honey, because we've all did some goofy shit. But this one here, this is the ultimate. Because I ain't gonna front. Getting hurt, that shit ain't no joke. I ain't, oh my God, that shit hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember throwing up before, especially if you get nailed. If somebody nail you to the cross. Oh, oh my God, I'm throwing the fuck up. Sick. Then your homies trying to take you out and shit. Like, nigga, it's gonna be all right. And then it's crazy because after they get nailed to the cross, from what I learned, everybody tried to come back at some point. And I'm like, come back before that happens. And then there's a possibility. I've been dogged out and done wrong, but it's mine and the Lord. That's what I'm talking about. A God fearing woman. She said, the Lord. You know what I mean? Salute to you. That's what I'm talking about. And she admitted that yes, I've done some shit and I've been dogged before, and I believe you because I there's some guys out there. Matter of fact, fuck it. When I was in my 20s, I was terrible.
For show, baby.
Damn, for sure, baby. Where you live at? Like, I mean, I'm not saying it like a psychopath, but that for sure. Are you down south? That was like a slang. You know what I'm saying? Philly, we say, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That John. It was three Johns at the John, and then when I picked up the John, I walked the John to the corner, and then two Johns came out the store, and I was like, damn, look at that John. Like, you know, that's how Philly talks. Everything is a John out this motherfucker. And was a savage in my 20s. Yes, eye to eye, I was a hot mess. I think I'm paying prices for my shit though, eye to eye. Dirty South in the house. That's what I'm talking about, Shamela. I hope I'm saying it right, because you got that name long. Yeah, I mean, and it's unique. Uh, 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 Shamela. That's what I think it is. Shamela, one of them. But yes, eye to eye in my 20s. Yeah, I was terrible, man. You know,
You see about
the NBA player. No, I gotta look it up. Gotta look it up. Yeah, I don't know it yet, but trust and believe me, I'm gonna find out right after I call my old man. I'm jumping right on it. $1 million contract and posted lean and weed. He got a $1 million, I mean $100 million contract and got leaned and weeded up. What? I mean, I ain't gonna front like that much money. You gonna probably be on something at that time, but I don't know if this is the proper time to do some shit like that. You get a big ass contract like that, motherfucker. I'ma send it to you. Please do, cause I got to see it. I'll do the research real fast. You know what I mean, and then jump right on it. And I gotta do something at like 1 o'clock. No, no, excuse me. At least like between like maybe like about 5. So yeah, I mean, and I don't mean, man, even sometimes I may do a joint and then, all right, good, appreciate it. And I might not even keep it if I feel like it didn't get the proper thing on it. Like, I'll be like, fuck it, at least I talked about it. Sometimes this is, YouTube for me is therapeutic. This is therapy, man. When I can come on here and just talk to some good people, bust it up, you know what I'm saying? All my trolls left me. It's almost like I want my trolls back. It's like, no. But my trolls did leave me. Like, the moment they seen, like, oh, shit. Like, this nigga ain't doing what we want him to do. Look, Wax Dog cracking up. Yeah, bro, like, my trolls left. Once I stopped getting pissy drunk and going crazy on YouTube, or when I stopped going back and forth or battling or, beefing with other content creators, my motherfucking troll said, look, I'm out. This nigga's too positive. Fuck if he's a little funny. We thought it was funnier by watching you destroy yourself. And that's crazy, but that's the way the YouTube streets work. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, I didn't learn faster. Like, I wish I would have learned how the streets work months and months ago. Cause there's some shit that wouldn't even be out right now. If I had to learn how this shit work, like, you know what I mean? I ain't even know, man. Even is more the streets is more friendlier than YouTube. You know what I mean? You got niggas on the street you may not even know, but they ain't gonna stab you in the back as fast as YouTube will. You know what I mean? You get to kind of peep it when you on the streets. It's like, all right, cause you know what I mean. You've been through shit, so you can tell. Like if any club I went through and I knew that something was about to happen, I knew how to get the fuck out of there before it happened because I could peep it. Oh, all right, these niggas is here. I know they don't get along with them. Oh, hell no. I'm not waiting for no shootout. No, I'll go home and then I'll find out later on that night. Yo, guess who was shooting? Yeah, what you call got shot? Yeah, I got the fuck up out of there. I've seen it coming. YouTube, you don't even know when a nigga about to get you. Love you. Gotta get back to work. No, don't go, girl. Before I get fired, but you're awesome and they'll come back. Thank you, honey. Cause I was just about to start singing like the Immature group. I don't know if you remember Immature, but I was about to start singing to you. Baby, please don't go. Please don't go. Stay right by my side. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I know. It's an uphill, downhill thing with YouTube, man. I just give the fuck up. Like I don't even. It don't even bother me no motherfucker more. Cause I know the fucking business. Like I could, man. I could come up here and go off. I can come up here crying. I can do all the rants that I see other people do. I see niggas get paid for doing rants on YouTube. I be like, this nigga just said bitch 125 times. And ain't nothing but motherfucking super chats and cash apps coming. You know what I'm saying? And salute to those people that can do that shit. For real. Like, when I do it, they be like, no, you supposed to be this positive motherfucker. Okay, we accepted that you got fucked up a few times on this motherfucker, but that ain't who you is, Jamil. We don't like you that way. So I said, fuck it, damn. I got to fall the fuck back. I can't even get involved. I can't even take a motherfucker's wave cap off no more. Said, no, we don't like seeing you like that, motherfucker. We see better for you. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Keep your head above the water. I just gotta wait for something to trend. Like that's my thing. Like now, when you ain't a part of the beef sector, you gotta sit back and wait for something to trend. Like in order in order for your shit to be popping, you gotta wait for something to trend. If you're not gonna join the shenanigans, you gotta sit back literally and you know how many times I sit back and hope every day that Jada Pickett come out and say something out of her mouth that's out of pocket. Like I wait for her to do some fucking crazy shit. Jada, if you watching, please disrespect Will, please, and Will slap somebody else again. Like just please, Mike Tyson punch somebody in a car this time. I know you punched somebody on the plane. Punch somebody in the car. I need you niggas to do something. Young Thug, try to hang yourself. Do something, man. Cause I need something to trend. Straight up. This right here, this is just was kind of personal. You know, not like against me, but the fact that for a woman to do something like that, you know what I'm saying? I just thought it was. I just know it's fucked up. It's extra fucked up. So I said, no, I'm going to speak on this motherfucking shit. You know what I mean? But like I said, all I could do is thank, everybody for coming in. You know what I mean? Hitting that fucking like button. Going up and down like a motherfucking roller coaster. You dig what I'm saying? Because I know it's other niggas live right now. That be the thing when you want to bounce back and forth. Like, hold on, let me see what this nigga talking about. Oh, let me see what this nigga. Especially if a nigga got some shit where he going off. Cause I do the same thing. Like I ain't gonna sit there in front. Like when the motherfucker going crazy on somebody on YouTube, cussing and saying all that, I watch the same shit. So I know it's more entertaining to see shit like that. It's just a true story. You know what I mean? Sad to say, but it is. Sex sell, drama sell, beef sell. You know what I mean? Hassan combo sells. Like, it's certain shit that I just know. Like, this is right here. This is it. This is what people want to see. And Hassan, if you watching, please go live tonight and do something funny. Just so I can make a funny video, Haas. Like my numbers is low than a motherfucker, man. Please do something funny. Like I'm asking you. Do something funny. Just so I could do a funny video, man. Just all comedy, nothing negative, nothing. Cause I know you could do some shit and it'd just be un. It's like no way that a motherfucker is not gonna find it funny or you can't chime in on it. But like I said, man, ladies, if you out there, man, and a man break your heart, you gotta do better. You know what I mean? Dumping a man's mom's ashes in the lake, that shit is low. It's disgusting. And now you gotta sit the fucking jail and look stupid.
You know what I mean? And if
If you ain't had no side nigga, then ain't nobody coming to see you because the nigga you violated was your ex. He was your man.
you see what I'm saying?
We gotta do better. Salute to everybody who came through.